dear students, in our last lesson we had started discussing the poem The Snail, written by William Cooper. We had discussed the first two stanzas. Here, the poet describes the private world of a snail. He looks at the snail from a different angle. All of us see snails, but Cooper looks at the snail in a different manner. He observes the snail and he finds out many interesting facts about the world of the snail. First of all, the poet finds that the snail can stick to anything. The snail can stick to grass or leaf or fruit or wall. And it sticks close, that means it attaches itself firmly to these objects. Naturally, it has no fear to fall. The question may be asked, where does the snail stick close to? Why does the snail not fear to fall? And it seems as though the snail has grown there with his house. What is the house of the snail? The snail's shell is its house. And within that house the snail hides, because this is a very safe house, the shell. When does the snail hide in his house? When does the snail hide in his shell? When any danger is likely to happen. Danger may be of two types: natural disaster or any other danger. Natural disaster means storm, earthquake, flood, tornado, etc. So when the snail faces some natural disaster, he hides himself in his house. But besides natural disaster, there may be other dangers. Say someone throws a stone at the snail, someone treads his foot on the snail. Naturally, the snail will face a danger. So, even in that case, the snail will hide himself in his shell. Now we are starting from the third stanza. Open your book at page 62. Give but his horns the slightest touch. Here horn means its tentacles, shoon. If someone touches the horns of the snail slightly, that means very lightly, his self-collecting power is such. Self-collecting power, the ability to collect oneself. Now, we do not have self-collecting power. A man cannot lift himself. We can lift other objects, but we cannot lift ourselves. We cannot collect ourselves. We can collect a stone. We can collect a brick. We can collect many other things, but we cannot collect ourselves. We don't have self-collecting power. But the snail possesses self-collecting power. He can collect himself. He shrinks into his house. To shrink into, that means to become smaller and enter somewhere. Choto hoye giye pravesh karan. The snail shrinks itself. That means the snail becomes smaller in size and he enters his house with much displeasure. What is meant by the term displeasure? The word displeasure means annoyance, birokti. The snail is very annoyed when someone touches his horns. So what happens when the horns of the snail are touched? The snail shrinks into his own shell. The snail can do it because the snail has immense self-collecting power. And what is the snail's reaction to it? The snail is very much annoyed. The snail is very much irritated when someone touches his snail. and he enters his house. Wherever he dwells alone. To dwell means to live, bash kora. The snail may live anywhere, the grass, leaf, fruit or wall, but he lives alone. The snail lives alone. He has no companion, he has no relatives. In his house he lives alone. Why? Because the house of the snail can accommodate only him. তার যে বাড়ি তার মধ্যে একজনেরই জায়গা হতে পারে. The snail cannot accommodate others in his house because the snail's house is his shell, and inside one shell there can be only one snail. That is why the snail lives alone. Except himself has chattels none. Chattel means personal belongings, personal property, ব্যক্তিগত সম্পত্তি. The snail has no personal belongings. He has no furniture, no television, no computer, nothing. He does not have any personal belongings. So what does he have? His only property is he himself. সে নিজেই নিজের সম্পত্তি. Except himself, except means besides, chhara. Except himself, he has no personal belongings. Well satisfied to be his own whole treasure. Treasure means riches, shompad. What is the treasure of the snail? The snail's treasure is he himself. He has no other treasure except himself. That means the snail leads a very simple life of an ascetic. Ascetic means hermit, সন্ন্যাসী. সে সন্ন্যাসীর মতোই সহজ সরল জীবনযাপন করে. The snail does not believe in a luxurious lifestyle. সে বিলাসবহুল জীবন পছন্দ করে না. The snail has chosen the life of the simple life of an ascetic. He has no personal belongings except himself. He has no treasure except himself. Wherever he lives alone without any companion, because his shell can house only one snail, that is himself. So here the poet has described in minute detail the private world of a snail. He gives a vivid description of the activities of the snail, of his dwelling place, of his likes and dislikes. In this way, the poet gives us a very intimate description of the snail. It is a simple poem, so I think you all have understood it. Let us do the questions and answers. Your homework will be page 64, question number 1, 2, 3. Page 64, question number 1, 2, 3. This will be your homework. So the chapter, the snail, the poem, the snail has been finished, and we will deal with the questions and answers. Thank you. The class comes to an end.